What's going on, everyone? Trav here with Chaotic Strategies. We are coming at you guys tonight with our first themed Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel kind of base set from the series. Got my buddy Brandon together. He came over. We decided to have a duel since he's a big Cubic player and I'm a big Dark Magician player. We decided our first themed duel is going to be from the Dark Side of Dimensions movie with Agami versus Yugi. We had a lot of fun playing and just kind of messing around with these decks. I mean, we love playing the game in general, but it was even more fun knowing that we're doing this duel for you guys. You know, we're just kind of trying to be ourselves, joking around like we normally do. So we had a lot of fun with this. The main difference between the DSOD movie and our duel is that our duel is based off the current ban list here in February 2021. I know we have a new ban list coming up, so we decided to get this duel out of the way before the next ban list hit, so we didn't have to really spend all that extra time modifying our decks. To kick right off into it, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the key points of each decks, and then we will get right on into the duel. So, like I said, my buddy Brandon, he is going to be playing the character Agami, which we know is the bad guy in the DSOD movie. He is running a 40-card deck, a 9-card extra deck, 0-card side deck. So he's not running any cards in his side deck. His main boss monster is Crimson Nova, the Dark Cubic Lord. Just an absolute brute of a monster card. And his main play strategy is pretty much stacking Nova's attack using Karma out of the graveyard, which I think can boost Nova up to about 5,400 attack points, which is just ridiculous. Whenever Nova destroys a monster on his first attack, he can attack a second time, and then he pumps out massive burn damage at the end of his turn. So, I mean, he can essentially, if everything goes right for him, he can completely annihilate you in one turn if everything goes right. He does like to opt to go second because of the attack, right? He wants to be able to attack so he can get the double attack in and then burn for 3,000 at the end of his turn. So just very nasty deck. You'll see in the video that I'm kind of being a little bit cocky, which I am honestly because I'm still salty that he beat me in locals. About a year and a half ago, went to Hayes, Kansas, went to locals, and he just stomped me. It was bad. Moving into my deck, again, I'm playing the character Yugi Moto, our main hero in DSOD and throughout the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, obviously. It's named after him. My main deck consists of 43 cards, my extra deck is 15 cards, my side deck is 15 cards. I have a new boss monster in this deck that I just recently put in, and that is Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I recently pulled that card out of Millennium Tin, so that became my new boss monster. And then my play strategy with this particular Dark Magician deck is just banishing monsters and back row to the Shadow Realm. That's pretty much what my deck consists of. Using Dark Magician, anything named Dark Magician that hits the field, backed up by Dark Magical Circle. I can ban one card once per turn, and then backing that up with with Ebon Illusion Magician, I can get a secondary banishment on throughout my turn, and various other cards that I utilize in the deck. So, without any further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get right on into the duel.
It's time to duel!
Our first theme duel, me, Trav, Yugi, of course. Then got my buddy Brandon over here running Cubics, Mr. Agami. So, with any luck, this recreation of the movie Dark Side of Dimensions, Yugi's going to take the win. This is best 2 out of 3 match using current format and ban list. So it's pretty much the Yugi Agami duel, but on steroids, doing this the proper way. So, Brandon being the visitor in my home today, we're going to let him go first on the coin toss. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. Heads it is. All right. I am going to go first. Let's kick this bad boy off. Yeah, buddy. All right, what do I open up with? Oh, man, that's a rough hand. All right, but it's definitely doable. So I'm going to go ahead and kick things off with normal summoning my Magician's Rod. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one spell or trap card from your deck to your hand that specifically lists the card Dark Magician in its text. During your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell, trap, or trap effect while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you contribute one spellcaster type monster. Add this card to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. We are going to go ahead and bring... Oh, got some messed up cards upside down here. I'm going to go ahead and bring that one to my hand. Dark Magical Circle. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. Alright, deck's got a good shuffle. We are going to go ahead and activate Dark Magical Circle. Allows me to look at the top 3 cards of my deck. And if there is a Dark Magician card there, or spell or trap, or a Dark Magician that specifically lists Dark Magician in its name, we can put it into my hand, which we don't. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those cards exactly the way they are, back on top of my deck. And the other side of this card is whenever a Dark Magician or a card that's named Dark Magician is special summoned to the field, I get to banish one of his cards. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set one. And then to finish this off, I'm going to play the field spell card, Secret Village of the Spellcasters. If only you control a spellcaster monster, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you cannot activate spell cards. So, as of right now, I activate Magician's Rod. He's locked out of spell cards. First turn, I can attack, so I'm going to pass the torch to Agami.
Alright. I ain't too worried about that spell card thing. I mean, kind of messes me up. Go ahead and draw for turn. Alright. So I think we're going to kick this off with normal summoning Duza. When he is normal summoned, I can send one cubic card from my deck to my graveyard. With that being said, I think I'm going to send Cubic Karma. And I'll activate Cubic Karma effect. I can banish this card from my graveyard, add one cubic monster from my deck to my hand. And I think I shall add... Go ahead with a Buster Gun Deal. Give me a quick shuffle, sir.
Quick shuffle. I don't recall seeing Yugi do this in the show. Shuffling Agami's cards. I don't know if that was legal in the show or not. So
we know in real life, Agami is real good friends with Yugi, and Yugi would do anything for him.
That's how that is? Alright, well that's good to know. You know what, just because we're best buds, I'm going to go ahead and give you a pretty good cut there too. Give you a little bit of advantage here.
Cut me and cut your life points.
Don't cut my life points.
Oh, but I think I shall try. So, with that added in my hand, I think I'm going to try to special summon Crimson Nova by showing 3 other cubic cards. Crimson Nova comes on the battlefield with a total of 3,000. Sure wish I could use my spell card, but can't.
You can set your spell card, but you can't activate it.
What is his attack sitting on, sir?
1,600.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You got Dark Magician. Kind of worry about that backfield there.
Uh-huh. Should be.
We're gonna go ahead and try to attack him with Crimson Nova, sitting at 3,000.
Sitting at 3,000. Magician's Rod to the grave.
Alright, and since he destroyed a monster during battle, I can make a second attack with Crimson Nova, doing an additional 3,000.
Oh, I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah. I really wish I could have used my spell card. It would have been magical. And we'll go ahead and attack you with Duza at 16.
16.
This is where I love cubics.
Cubics are so
dirty
like this. So
yeah.
Go ahead and end your turn.
Yeah, all I gotta do is end my turn.
And that's 3,000 to both
3,000
of us,
to both of us.
Alright, well.
Ending you.
2 turns. That's 2 out of 3. Agami kicked my rumpus. That's
Can't ask for a better start on that.
Lame. Alright, let's go ahead and shuffle and go into round 2. Set Cyrus here. Alright, back to 8 grand. Okay, since I lost, I get to choose who goes first or second. I'm going to choose to go first again. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to go ahead and go first again. So take a look and see what I've got. Oh, this is not a much better hand, but it's a better hand. So I think how do I want to go about this here? Well, I think to start things off, I'm going to go ahead and set 1. And then I am going to go ahead and normal summon Wind Witch Glass Bell. Since she was normal summoned, I can add 1 Wind Witch monster from my deck to my hand, except another Glass Bell.
I think we're going to go ahead and Ghost Ogre that.
Okay, so her effect rolls, but she just gets destroyed.
Oh, crap.
You need an Ash Blossom for that one, man.
Yeah, that was right, huh?
Yep.
Reading, I don't do that.
So, we're going to go ahead and bring Ice Bell to my hand. Alright, hopefully we can play off of this here. Maybe. We'll see. See what we can do. Quick little shuffle there. Alright, so then I think what I'm going to do is, since I don't control any monsters, I'm going to special summon Wind Witch Ice Bell onto thy field. I'm going to burn you for 500 off of her second effect. And her first effect allows me to special summon a Wind Witch card from my deck directly onto the field. Which we're going to special summon Wind Witch Glass Bell. Now I can't use Wind Witch Glass Bell's effect because I already used it once this turn. It is a hard once per turn, but that is perfectly okay by me. Alright, quick little shuffle here. So now I think I've got a pretty good play to work off of here. I'm going to go ahead and activate Soul Servant so I can place 1 card on the top of my... I can place 1 card on the top of the deck from my hand, deck, or graveyard that is Dark Magician or specifically lists Dark Magician in its name, which we're going to go ahead and put that one on top. And for its secondary effect, during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, draw cards equal to the number of Palladium monsters, Dark Magician, and or Dark Magician girl with different names on the field and in the graveyards, not just mine. You only activate once per turn. With that, I'm going to go ahead and activate Spell Book of Knowledge. And I'm going to go ahead and target Wind Witch Ice Bell since she is a spellcaster. Ditch her to the graveyard to draw 2. Now, I already did normal summon this turn, but I'm going to go ahead and activate Dark Magical Circle. That allows me to look at the top 3 cards of my deck and bring either a Dark Magician or a Spell or Trap card that specifically lists Dark Magician in its name to my hand, which we currently do not have. So, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and put those in any order that we want to, put it back on top of the deck. And the secondary effect of Dark Magical Circle is whenever I special summon a Dark Magician or have a card that has Dark Magician in its name, I can banish 1 card on his side of the field. That is it for my plays. It is your turn, Agami.
Right, yeah. I'll draw for turn. God, really? Really? Alright. We're going to go ahead and normal summon Summoner Monk. He's put into defense mode. Go ahead and ditch one spell to special summon a level 4 monster from my deck.
I'm going to chain to that and activate Eternal Soul, which I'm going to activate its first effect, special summon a Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard. I am going to special summon a Dark Magician out onto the field, which automatically activates Dark Magical Circles effect. And I'm going to go ahead and banish Duza.
Yep, cool.
That would be a banishment, sir, not graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice
yeah.
try, Agami.
Tricky.
Tricky.
Oh, alright, so, that screwed me up majorly. Alright.
Good, I'm not about to go down like that. Second round's looking more in my favor.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw Cubic Dharma down here. You take no battle damage from attacks involving your Cubic monsters. You can only use each of the following effects of Cubic Dharma once per turn during your main phase. You can send one Cubic card from your hand to your graveyard, and if you do, draw a card, and you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Cubic monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Go ahead and activate that first one. Gonna go ahead and ditch another Cubic Dharma. Yeah. And then we're gonna draw a card. Not much hope at all.
Not good, man. Not good.
Not good at all. That's gonna wrap it up and turn.
Oh, man. All right. Woo-hoo.
Rough.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn. Ooh. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon, excuse me, my Magician's Rod, which allows me to pull a spell or trap that specifically lists Dark Magician in its name. Bring it to my hand. Somewhere, maybe. We're going to go ahead and bring Magician Navigation to the hand. Give a good wee little shuffle here. And then what do I want to do here? I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take Dark Magician and Magician's Rod, and I'm going to link summon off to bring out Wee Witch's Apprentice. All dark monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense. All light monsters lose 400 attack and defense. And if this card is destroyed by battle or a card effect, I can target one monster in the graveyard and add it to my hand. I can only activate that effect once per turn. I'm going to go ahead and set one. I'm going to activate Eternal Soul, special summoning Dark Magician back onto the field, and I'm going to go ahead and banish Dharma. Dark Magician is now at 3 grand. Wee Witch Apprentice is at 1900. I'm going to go ahead and put Glass Bell in attack position here. Let me get everything looking a little bit prettier here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. What's Summoner Monk's attack defense?
Attack 800, defense 1600.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and attack Summoner Monk with Wee Witch Apprentice at 19. And then I'm going to attack directly with Glass Bell for 15. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack with DM directly for 3 grand. Leaving you at 3 grand. Yes, sir. And that is going to be my turn.
Well, let's see if we can get a look at draw. So we're not Yugi over here.
Nope. You're Agami.
Oh, yeah, nope. Big nope. Alright. So, we're going to make a big old move here and end turn.
Oh, no. Really? Go. Yeah, round 2's going to Yugi. So just because it's me, and this is just kind of how I like to do things sometimes, we're going to go ahead and take Wee Witch, Glass Bell, and DM, and link summon into Boral Sword Dragon. Activate Eternal Soul. Pop back Dark Magician. I can't banish anything, he's got nothing on the field, and so I am going to go ahead and take the killing blow with Boral Sword for 3 grand. All right, 1 for 1. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Here we go. Let's see what we got. We're getting ready to start round 3, final round, best 2 out of 3. This is the first time we're doing a themed deck video from the show. Again, this is Yugi versus Agami, so of course Dark Magician versus Cubics, just like in the movie Dark Side of Dimensions. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. If this is something you guys like to see more of, we will for sure throw more decks together and do more themed battles like this directly from the show and or the movies. So, with that being said, Brandon lost the last round. You going first or second, my man?
Second.
You're going to go second?
Yeah, I think we're...
All right, man. All right, last round. Let's see what we got.
I think that's where this deck...
Ooh. Oh, sorry, bro. I don't think you're going to make it this time around.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and set one face down. Since I control no monsters, I'm going to go ahead and special summon Wind Witch Ice Bell out onto the field.
Effect Veiler her.
Ooh, Effect Veiler. Rough. All right, so I can't burn him for 500, nor can I special summon a Wind Witch monster out of the deck, but that is okay because I've got a backup plan. We're going to go ahead and normal summon Wind Witch Glass Bell.
Of course.
And we're going to go ahead and search another Wind Witch monster out of the deck and bring it to our hand. You tried, man. You about had me. You just about had it. Oh, I know. Dude, that's rough for you, man. I couldn't believe I opened up with a hand like that. That's awesome. So we're bringing Snowbell to the hand. We're gonna give a little quick shuffy shuff here. And now that I control 2 wind monsters, I can go ahead and special summon Wind Witch Snowbell. Boom. Out onto the field, right like so. I'm going to go ahead and take Wind Witch Glass Bell and Wind Witch Ice Bell, and we are going to synchro summon into Wind Witch Winterbell in defense position. Now she's got 2 effects, but we're only going to use the first effect, so I can target 1 monster in my graveyard and take its level times 200, and that's how much I'm going to burn Mr. Agami over here for. So I'm going to go ahead and target Wind Witch Glass Bell, who's a level 4. 4 times 2 is 8, so we're going to go ahead and burn him for 800. No! All right, now with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take Wind Witch Winterbell and Wind Witch Snowbell, and we're going to synchro both of them off into Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I absolutely love this card. One of my favorite cards. 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense, and the best part is that he is immune to card effects that destroy him, all thanks to Wind Witch Snowbell here. So, nasty combo. Very, very dirty combo. So the great thing about Crystal Wing Synchro is once per turn when another monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that monster. And if you do that, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack until the end of this turn. This card is just dirty. Oh, I love this card. This card gains attack equal... Oh, nope, passed up. Okay, so if this card battles an opponent's level 5 or higher monster during damage calculation, this card gains attack equal to the current attack of the opponent's monster it is battling until or during damage calculation only. So I mean, this card is just nasty. If you negate one of your opponent's monster effects and destroy it, oh yeah. I mean, he's going to go ahead and gain that attack value, and if he battles on top of that, I mean, it's just, this card is broken. So broken, I absolutely love it. With that being said, there's not much else I can do with that. So I'm going to go ahead And since this was first turn, I'm going to end on Crystal Wing and pass it on to Agami.
Alright. Not the choice cards I'd like, but we'll draw for turn, see if we make it better. Not much better. Alright.
Not much better, he says. I think Agami was a little bit more confident.
Well, how confident with my cubics, though, you know, only when I draw my right cubics. I mean, when they break, God, they break.
Oh, yeah, I know it. I know. When I did your deck profile, what was that? Like 6 or 7 months ago. I did a cubic.
Something around there, yeah.
Something like that. It was rough, man. They do break a lot if you're not.
You helped me fine tune it a little bit more, but yeah, they're just
they're
rough.
crazy. Yeah, I know it. They're crazy. I really wish they would get some more proper support. I know that
we could use a few more cards.
That one or two spell cards you got and the trash cards like all you got for cubics.
Yeah, it doesn't do it enough justice.
No, it really
I mean, we
doesn't.
still got enough to, you know, pop you off first turn, but don't think I'm going to be able to do that. We're going to go ahead and normal summon Dooza. And when he is normal summon, I can send 1 cubic card from my deck to my graveyard. That card being Cubic Karma. And with ditching Cubic Karma, I can banish it from the graveyard, and I can add 1 cubic monster from my deck to my hand. That shall be Buster Gun Deal. A big old tower bitch.
Yeah. Get it.
And with that in my hand there, I totally messed up.
Ooh.
Well, no, it wouldn't have matter too much. Those guys are the same. But we're gonna end with a big old move of in turn.
In turn. All right.
Oh,
I love it. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't pop off some juicy juice here. And we're really not gonna get too much going. Although, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and discard Secret Village of the Spellcasters to special summon Apprentice Illusion Magician, which allows me to pull a Dark Magician from my deck to my hand. And I'm going to start playing really dirty here just because this is the last duel, and I do have some extra spice in this deck. Since I've done the last Dark Magician profile in general, I was able to pull something pretty special out of the last Millennium 10. So I'm able to pull that off right now, especially, and I'm going to give it away right now, guys, because I have a feeling I'm going to win. So I'm going to go ahead and give it away now. Since Aya Tamias got its last errata, you know, a while back, because it makes it a lot easier to get into DM-based cards, right? So we're going to go ahead and activate Magician Navigation. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand. Boom. Then we're going to special summon 1 level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster monster from your deck. So, with that being said, because, we're going to go ahead and pop off with, just because it's me, and I love my Dark Magician deck. Boom, Dark Magician Girl, right there. Oh yeah, look at that. DM, Apprentice Illusion, Dark Magician Girl, and then of course Crystal Wing. You know, he doesn't really fit the mix being a dragon, but
fly in on the dragon.
Yeah, they're gonna fly in on like one of the baddest dragons in the game, in my opinion. Absolutely love it. All right, that'll go to the graveyard. We'll get into that effect later if we need to, because it does have a graveyard effect. But we're gonna go ahead and boom, activate the Eye of Tamias. We're going to go ahead and target Dark Magician. We're going to send Dark Magician and the Eye of Tamias to the graveyard. And no, sorry guys, I'm not bringing out Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, nor am I bringing out Dark Cavalry or Dark Paladin. But we are going to bring out Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. This card is absolutely gnarly. I love this card. You know, I can't say it's the baddest dragon in the deck because it's a spellcaster, but I mean, yeah, it's amazing. So, because of the errata, oh yeah, it's so bad, isn't it? because of the errata that Iatamias got, we can pretty much use Iatamias to bring out any fusion card that lists Dark Magician in its name as fusion material. And then, of course, we all know Iatamias acts as the dragon card or whatever is needed for the remainder of that fusion material. So, great thing about Red Eye's Dark Dragoon, which everybody should know, but I'm going to go ahead and read the effects anyway. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target this card with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. You can use this effect a number of times per turn, up to the number of normal monsters used as fusion material for this card. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card, and if you do that, this card gains 1,000 attack. And then, I know, it just goes on and on and on. So, I'm going to go ahead and activate the first effect and destroy Duza there on the field. I only used one normal base monster, so I can only use that attack once per turn. No big deal. And then what was Duza's attack?
1,500.
So you're going to take 1,600 coming off of Duza. Since, you know, whatever monster I destroyed, you're going to take the attack damage for that. That puts you at 56. I'm sorry, bro, but Yugi is coming. Yugi is coming hard. All right, we're going to go ahead and attack with 3,000 with Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. We're going to go ahead and come at you 3,000 with Crystal Wing, and that, sir, is game. That is done and done. So, just like the movie, Yugi takes home the victory, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't bring
it. You did good, though. You did good. I mean, last time we played locals, you annihilated this deck, man, with local. Now, granted, I did not have Red Eyes then, right? Because it didn't even exist last time we played locals. Thank you, COVID. So, yeah, last time, I mean, we were in locals, and I thought for sure, I mean, we play tested these decks so many times, you guys, and I annihilated miles to this local, and every time we play tested, I mean, I just annihilated Cubics, just annihilated. And then we get to locals, and he just spanks my rear end all up and down locals, guys.
Show up miles away, we get paired up. Hallelujah.
He spanks me. So, with that, guys, I hope you liked this video. Hit that like button. We're going to do more later on. Peace.